Welcome to Academic Gain Tutorials. In this video, we will look into the differences between authorized capital and issued capital. Authorized capital refers to the amount of share capital, which the company registers itself with the Registrar of Companies, and is authorized to issue by its Memorandum of Association. This means that authorized capital is the maximum amount of capital that the company takes power to issue during its lifetime through its Memorandum of Association. Issued capital implies the nominal value of that portion of authorized capital which is subscribed by the signatories to the Memorandum of Association and allotted for cash or for consideration other than cash, and allotted as bonus shares. It is the capital that a company issues from time to time for subscription. So, let's look into the basic differences between authorized capital and issued capital in a tabular form. Difference number 1. Authorized capital refers to the face value of the shares which a joint stock company is permitted to issue by its Memorandum of Association. The term face value refers to the amount stated on the share certificate. On the other hand, issued capital refers to the capital raised by the company by actually issuing shares to the public for subscription and allotment. Number 2. The decision regarding the amount of authorized capital is generally based on the present and future needs of the enterprise, whereas only the present needs of the company are considered at the time of deciding issued capital. Number 3. Authorized capital is declared prior to the incorporation of the company, whereas issued capital is declared when the company brings IPO. Number 4. Stamp duty paid by the company is based on the amount of authorized capital, whereas issued capital does not form the basis for calculating stamp duty. Number 5. The registration fees of the company are based on the authorized capital, whereas the registration fees of the company are not based on issued capital. Number 6. For making any change in the authorized capital, the company's Memorandum of Association needs to be altered. Further, changes in authorized capital can be done by following a proper procedure prescribed in the Companies Act, and it must be approved by majority shareholders. Whereas, no alteration in the Memorandum of Association is required whenever there is a change in issued capital. And, difference number 7, authorized capital must be disclosed in the Memorandum of Association of the company under the capital clause. There are 6 clauses in Memorandum of Association, one of which is the capital clause. Conversely, disclosure of issued capital in the Memorandum of Association of the company is not at all required. Authorized capital is not completely issued by the company so that additional capital can be raised in the future, at different stages based on the need and demand. But the amount of issued capital cannot exceed the amount of authorized capital. So, these are the differences between authorized capital and issued capital. If this lecture was helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.